Battle to the death, fighting till I take my last breath, till there's nothing left, till this flesh, till this past tense. Got up on the fence, henceforth this and that. I was lost, now a friend, now a force with the pen for the Lord.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to Marrio Esco Live. Here I am. Everybody.
You a superhero?
Here I am. And alongside me is my good friend.
Here I am.
Good friend.
Come on down.
And co-host,
The price
Gil
is Rican
is in the building. What up? What up? No special guest today. What up, everybody? As you guys jump in and say what's up, man, make sure to share the show. Make sure you guys let us know where you at. Why don't you put down like where you at? You know what you doing? I guess I don't know.
Oops.
Is that what you say? Like, yo, put your name where you at. You know how you chilling. Like, you know, all
and
that
don't
kind of
forget
stuff.
to hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button. Hold on, let me get the hand claps going. This is
hit
gonna
the
be,
bell so that you get new updates when we post something new.
It's gonna be a crazy show today. I can feel it. I can feel the beat within my heart. I can feel the thunder in my. I never know the words. I never know those words. I used to break dance to that song 24/7, but I just don't know the words after. I can feel the beat within my heart. I can live inside in my dark, and the mind is top in
I feel like that's the unwritten lyrics.
In my heart.
It's the unwritten lyrics. Because I think there's a demographic. There is a demographic.
Ooh, and then you come in like,
and you just start pop blocking. Was that
and then
the
you come in like, you know,
the anteaters?
and then you come in and do your thing, you know. Hold up, I'm sorry, man.
But I feel like that was the unwritten.
I just went
everybody
into like
used
a black
to say
hoodie
that
real
lyrics
quick.
like that.
I felt like I had the Adidas swishy pants on real quick.
Dang.
I was in.
Went.
Yo.
Like you was about to clear the table.
I was hunting,
and like do some
I was
pennies.
hunting around the circle. Like I was like, yep. Who's the break dance in there? You're always eyeballing for the. You see the circle. The break dancers on the outside like a wolf. Like where are they at, man?
What was your b-boy name?
Where they at? Oh, really? Okay, so
everyone has a b-boy name.
Welcome to the show. Let's
really.
Hold on. Let's shout out to our listeners.
Oh,
shout out to our people. We love y'all. GH3 Radio, 520 Radio, God's Music Radio, The Bridge Radio, our YouTubers. I think that's how you call it.
Yeah.
Don't make me sound cool.
The YouTubers.
Our Facebookers. our Twitch audience. Our Facebookers.
That sounds mad aggressive. You
Facebookers. I have a thing against
you bunch of Facebookers.
Oh shoot, the applaud like faded out. That was cool. What's up? The Unashamed Network. What up, family? Godify, our podcasters. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts is going away, I heard.
Really?
I think they're changing platforms or something like that. So we might be switching up on the Google Podcast. Wow. If you're using Google Podcasts to listen to our show, you probably got the update through the email. They're switching up their podcast platform. So, yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. Podbean, what up? We love you. Quick update. Shout out to our brother. Shout out to our brother, John Carlos.
Oh.
We love you, brother. There's a link posted in the description, and it's a link that leads to a page called John Carlos's post-kidney transplant expenses. John Carlos is a good friend of ours. Some of you know him as Diligent, also a Christian hip-hop rapper.
Yep.
Matter of fact, he was doing it years before even I started. Like he already had like a label going. Dude was already touring. Like he was there doing his thing, man. So shout out to you. We love you, man, for your faithfulness in serving the community as well.
Praying for you, bro.
But yeah, you know, he suffers from end stage renal disease. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but right on the page, it says the story. The link is there. Go check it out. I don't want to disrespect and give you some broken up information. It's all there. He's trying to raise up money for a a new kidney. Right now he's at 18,000. He's trying to raise $20,000. So praise God for that. That's what's up.
Well, pretty much there.
You know, so go check out the link, and if you feel, you know, compelled, definitely consider donating and giving to John Carlos. We love you, brother.
Thanks.
Shout out to the Bar Podcast Network. For those interested in hearing a theological, biblical perspective on Black Lives Matter, my bad. Go to Just Thinking Podcast. Check them out. If you haven't subscribed to them, please go subscribe to them ASAP. These guys are killing it, by the way, in the podcast game.
Yeah, really are.
They're getting like millions of streams, and people are...
Bunch of show-offs.
Shout out to them. And shout out to Dwayne Atkinson, who's also a podcast consultant. You can reach out to him. He's the one who owns the Bar Podcast Network and the Bar Podcast itself. We love you, brother. So if you're interested in doing podcasts and stuff like that, go reach out to Dwayne Atkinson, the Bar Podcast Network.
He's grown it very quickly.
Facts.
So he can help you grow yours.
And shout out to 520 Collective. They are now offering a collaborative effort with independent artists. They're partnering up to help them push their music. Their first collaboration is with Asaze. I believe I'm... Asaze?
Are you butchering everybody's name today?
Asaze. O-S-A-Z-E. What's that? Help me. O-S-A-Z-E. Asaze.
It's probably just Ozzy.
Okay, Ozzy. Yo, go check.
It's probably just as simple as
it's that. Ozzy? Is it Ozzy?
Asaze.
All right, cool. So go check out Asaze. Ozzy.
I don't know if that's it, but I'm saying I bet
he's going to be collaborating with 520. The podcast mixtape episode 1 releasing September 25th. That's what's up. And be sure to check out d2lproductions.com for new merch. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's right there. The picture with, you know, the logo, me with the hat, Gil in the back. You know, we're chilling. All right, there. Go subscribe there if you haven't. Share the link. Let everybody know about the show if you enjoy the show. We got new merch available there. We got a Feeling Like Grass t-shirts. We got the snapback.
Feeling Like Grass. I feel like
we got other merch there. We got some dope things going on. We want to make this guy right here, if you guys are on the live right now, we want to make this guy a dope like logo and design.
That's Chuleta Man.
Only the people that are watching live right now know what we're talking about. But
he got his own music. Go ahead, play it.
Yeah, I know. There it is, Chuleta Man. Chuleta is just like, yo, let's go.
That's him right there.
Go check out d2lproductions.com.
That's awesome. You made it go.
And shout out.
Oh, this is fire.
To creative director and choreographer, Miss Raven Rowan from Chosen Stage. Fire dance video. I know I'm cut out a little bit, but that's all right, man. Just watch her.
She killed that.
She kills it. She does her thing, man. I believe she's out in.
She basically shot her own music video. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fire.
So
go check them out. Chosen Stage. Shout out to you. We love it. Dope.
Yeah.
I haven't posted that yet, so that's just a sneak peek for the people on the live right now. So recap last episode real quick, and then we're going to jump into a feature track. Last episode, 107, Anteater. Talked about Sam Conrad refuses to kneel. And interestingly enough, we got another person who refused to kneel we're going to talk about today. Creative tip. I don't know why this is in here. We'll find out. I don't know. I guess we didn't have a creative tip. We said something. I don't know.
I think that was a creative tip.
We had Jonathan Lehman response to Todd White's response to John MacArthur about his statement about taking a stand against the order to shut down and no indoor service, but he's still having indoor service. So Jonathan Lehman responded to that.
Are you recapping?
And we talked about Todd White repenting. Yep. So go check that out. Anything interests you in that, episode 107, we play Zay Hill, TJ, Big Breeze, Rob B. King, and Main Popeye featuring MC Nice. Any of that interests you, go check that out. And now we are going to jump into our featured music song of the day. This is Gawvi, Feed the Gang.
Feed the Gang.
Here we go.
That song was great, but it wasn't working for me.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, feed the gang. I know the devil is scheming. Hey, feed the gang. I got an army of heathens. Whoa, feed the gang. We are here pledging allegiance. Hey, feed the gang. I know we need Jesus. Hey, feed the gang. Gang, gang. Hey, feed the gang. Gang, gang. Whoa, high, no. Energy high, yo. I am on flight mode. Yeah, swish, swish. I cannot be out of line. Daily renewing my mind. You cannot stop what it's God's. One time for my dogs in the A, 2 times for my brothers in day. Time for the score on the play. I gotta get him escape. Is he dumb in the face? How am I finished? No way. I got too much on my plate. Making these rounds buffet. I got a few tricks. I only let biz mix. Stop it up. What? I do it for 116. I cannot sleep, too many wolves fighting the sheep, yeah. God told me relax, when Jesus come back, my brothers gon' laugh, yeah. Hey, feed the gang, I know the devil is scheming. Hey, feed the gang, I got an army of heathens. Whoa, feed the gang, we are here pledging allegiance. Hey, feed the gang, I know we need Jesus.
Fill up with the gang we eat, yeah, you know we gotta feed. It ain't never been like this, boy, I had to plant the seed. You can talk all that you want, cause ain't no defining me. Nah, fully heathens on the farm, we got the game on the leash. I got the key to the vault, they waiting on me to fall. I took a trip with my dog, slingshot, got us all at the doors. Dominicanos en el patio, nosotros venimos desde abajo. Yo con Gawvi ahora estoy matando, si ellos quieren más pues dale mambo. Be the gang, I know the devil is scheming.
Hey, feed the gang, I got an army of heathens.
Be the gang, we out here pledging allegiance.
Hey, feed the gang, I know we need Jesus.
No, Jesus. Ha, feed the gang. I wonder what if that is like a real dude saying something, and then he just like muffled it and gave it an effect. I wonder if he's like actually mumbling something.
Probably. I think he is.
Is he?
My suspicion.
He's just he's like he took it to a whole nother level to like entertainment, and he's like, you gotta like buy a special
like,
plugin to like decode it. Like you gotta like, did you buy the plugin to know what he was saying?
I thought this was mumble rap.
I thought that's what you were doing. You know, it was just that,
and he got paid for that.
It was just that meme with the Batman guy. You remember that too?
He didn't even have a name.
Do you remember that meme with the Batman guy?
No.
Like, no, you don't remember that? Siri, you remember that? The meme with the Batman guy? No? All right, never mind. I'm by myself. I'm on my own island.
Like,
I am on my own island, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, everyone? What's going on,
and you brought the
everyone?
grass with you.
Wow. All right, so look, I got like 2 of the same mouse sitting next to me right now, and it's just more comfortable to use this one to control what I'm doing right now. Wow. But it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. So bear with me as I like switch up between these 2.
Also, both
of one of them is controlling the show, and the other one is controlling my notes. So
that's
I'm
crazy.
Like, I'm like really throwing myself off here. So what up, Gil? What's going on, brother?
Still got his own.
All right, let's get into the show, bro.
Even know
man,
how
all these announcements done throwing me off. I'm like,
Jeez,
man, I gotta get through these announcements. Make sure I'm professional with it. Bum bum bum. You know, show love to my people. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, all right, so now how do we switch up and like get into the right vibe? Like,
Why do you have to explain
what's going on? Because that's
every
the way.
time?
That's the way it is. That kind of like. I think that's what kills my nerves, bro. I think that's like
explaining
it helps
everything.
me. Yeah, I think let me be transparent from the jump. Throw all the messiness out there real quick. Get myself warmed up. All right, my psyche's good.
So that means every single time
the
you
caffeine's
explain
flowing
the
through my
situation-
veins. Let's go.
So that means every time you explain the situations because something went wrong and you're just resetting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
There you go. You want to take notes? You want to?
Yeah. I'm trying.
You want to make sure you write that down
I'm still making
real
a
quick?
comprehensive learning manual on Marrio.
Yo, what up, everybody? What's going on? I'm trying to figure it out as
I
we
already
go along.
mastered your language. Now I'm just getting down your thought process.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
We'll be selling these manuals on our website.
Wow. They're all really taking notes. They're like, so what not to say.
What not to say.
All right. But what to do. What to think about, but what not to say
How
while you're
not to
podcasting.
sound
That's really...
dumb.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Here we go.
Here's
Here we go.
lesson one.
Lesson number 1 to podcasting. You can call Dwayne Atkinson and he'll tell you. Lesson number 1. Please don't sound dumb. I'm like, dude, that's the Marrio Esco live show. What do you mean?
We literally packaged dumb.
What are you talking about, man? We here, bro.
We packaged
What's
it.
up, man?
Here you go. Dumb.
And right there, that's the IG clip. Thank you, Gil. That's what's up. Thank you, Gil. I got to get back to the IG
I try to keep it
clips.
consistent with you, man.
So,
That's an IG clip.
what's going on this week?
Fist bump. On live.
This is off.
Let's do it.
This is off to a crazy
Let's
start.
bump
You know
fist.
why this is off to a crazy start already?
Why?
Because we're living in some crazy times,
We
man.
really are.
And sometimes I feel like this show is a way for me to like just let loose and break
That's
away.
exactly what this is.
And just take off my all.
You presumed it to be something else?
You know, like just let me take off all my. This is like my stress reliever. Remember I had a song?
It's a
My stress reliever.
Come on, people
To my
out
people
there,
out there that are
stress.
living like stress. To my people out there who live it up in a mess. Never let go, just hold me down.
This is a
Hold
real
me
song.
down, hold me down.
People out there that been living like stress. It was amazing. It's an amazing sound.
It's a stress reliever. Relax.
Yeah.
No. Don't continue it. It's me. We just freestyle out of the spot. He's really trying to make it seem like this is real.
Where any rhyme that starts with a stressed brain can't think, it's already going to be fire.
We just freestyling off the spot, all right?
Oh yeah, that wasn't anything of yours.
That's all we're doing. We're
Come
just
on,
freestyling
man.
off
You
the
have to
spot.
own up to your beginnings. It's your beginnings, man.
Is that what I need to do?
You have to own up to them.
I have to own up to my beginnings.
Yes.
Okay.
That at one point in time, you said,
To my people out there who are living less stress. To my people out there. This is probably the time to play that song.
hey, for real, right?
Yo, just
People be like, my God,
just
this
to
song
laugh at
is prophetic
that's wow. It's pathetic.
and pathetic.
It's pathetic.
Why did these powerful words have to be
all
packaged in
these
this
things
way?
all at the same time?
It's like he's saying so much truth, but there are people out there that be living like stress. Like, do I have to sing it that way?
It's a 1 star, but it's necessary. You know, what is a 1 star that's necessary? Tell me some 1 stars that are necessary.
What do you mean 1 star? It's like,
Things that you would rate for 1 star, but it's necessary. You need to have it.
I need that.
Yeah, it's something that's bad cheap. 1 star, yeah, but you need to get it. You need to have it.
I want to say the squatty potty, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
First of all,
it's weird.
What is
it's
this?
a 1 star thing because it's like you don't really need it. It's just a thing you put in the bathroom
The
when you go
squatty
to the
potty?
bathroom. Yeah, but when you have it, it's like you need to have it.
Wait.
It doesn't make any
What's
sense.
the squatty potty now?
You when you're in the bathroom doing the business, you stand on this platform and your knees go up, so it's the natural
Dude,
thing.
do you have this thing?
Yeah. Facts. It's a 1 star. It's a 1 star thing that you didn't know you needed.
The squatty
Potty, look it up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Squatty potty.
squatty potty. I don't even know how to bounce to any of our topics after the squatty
You're the one that
potty,
asked this crazy question. So you got a crazy answer, and now you're like, I don't know how to move.
Man, that's dope.
Hold on, let me
Man,
play
that's dope.
Tuleta Man's theme song.
Yo, I had to. Oh shoot! All right, let's just jump in, man.
Let's just jump
I think we warmed up. You know?
Okay, well, let me return the favor.
All right.
What is a 1-star item that you need to have?
Shoot, I don't know, man.
Exactly. Not
That
so
little
easy
numpad,
of a question.
that little wireless numpad.
Numpad?
Yeah, that little numlock pad.
What do you mean?
No, it's over here somewhere.
Numpad? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Remember that little? It's the thing that you can hit the keys on. The little wireless thing.
Oh, the Bluetooth thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is a 1-star
Yeah.
crappy
Facts.
thing, man. Like
You have trouble with it
like that
every
thing is like
week.
delayed and when
Like,
man.
you have to put like a code for one sound.
And I feel like it is necessary if it worked. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
That's like a 0.5 star.
that's like, wow.
It never worked.
All right, so do you have a dock? do you have access to a dock?
I do not.
Man, brother.
You
All right,
never gave me access to
let's
the
jump
doc.
in. Crazy news. You heard about the explosion in Lebanon.
Crazy. Beirut.
Beirut,
It's
Lebanon. Massive explosion. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a quick video clip of it. So
Nice.
if you guys are like disturbed by images like that, I don't know. Look away from the screen.
Yes.
But it
Viewer
doesn't
discretion
show.
advised.
It doesn't show like people getting hurt, but it's the real
people
deal.
did get
it's
hurt.
the real footage.
There's over 100 reported.
Yeah, no, for real. Like it's a real deal. I'm just saying like the video footage doesn't show any of that. It just shows like it's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Crazy, brother. Like it shows
Imagine
different
seeing
angles.
Like in
You
real
see
life.
like these sparks going off and this building smoke going up, and all of a sudden, dude, like the city. If you look at the buildings down below, and look at the water, dude. Like all these different shots. Oh my goodness, man.
That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah.
That's crazy.
So there's like different video footages of it out there. It's crazy. It's
It was crazy.
It's
is, like,
terrifying,
you
man.
see these things in movies and you're like, this is awesome. But then when you see it in real life, it's not so awesome. You're like, yo, that looks nuts. But you see the exact same image in a movie and you're like, yeah. Even if it's the bad guy that
Yeah.
gets blown up in that, you're like, Seeing that in real, and that's
It's
like,
just
it completely changes
yeah, facts, bro.
your perspective on entertainment. You're like, that right there.
That's that's reality. That's
Yeah.
whoa. Like that's like it's terrifying.
It really
It
is.
gives you chills. Like looking at the real deal, like looking at real footage, like that gives you real chills to your spine, like to your bone, man. Like just you automatically like put yourself in the shoes of these people that
Facts.
were there, because you just get the real perspective of the explosion, and you see
And it was unexpected
the
because
size. Like
they
you
were
see
just
all
filming.
the buildings below, and that explosion just made those little buildings look like nothing. Whoop,
Yeah.
disappeared, gone.
What was crazy is that they were just filming it because the building was on fire, which anybody would do. Anybody would have did that. Like, oh shoot, look, the
Yo,
building's
pray
on
for them.
fire.
Pray for
and
them.
then all of a sudden that explosion happens. Like, yo, how helpless they must have felt in that moment. Like, yo, I'm dead.
Facts.
Because that came like right at them. There was like, and I'm sure they felt the gusts
Yeah.
because it looked like they even fell over.
So they said that building that exploded had
It's crazy.
ammonium nitrate stored inside of the warehouse.
Yeah, it was like 20 something tons of it. It's like 26 tons or something like that.
And then there was reports of people saying that they knew that stuff was in there, and they were telling them get that stuff out. There's like 7 different notifications sent to get that stuff out of there, but they didn't get it out in time.
That's crazy.
And what ignited it though? Did it ignite from within the
they haven't-
warehouse?
they
Because you were
haven't-
saying something that there was like,
Well, what it was is what I've heard. There's still more information being developed, so even what I'm saying could change. But what I was told was that it was a factory that was supposed to be for fireworks, but it was literally right next to that building that was on fire. That was, I guess, a chemical building. So having fireworks next to a building like that's not smart. And they had this, I guess, false shipment that wasn't supposed to arrive, which is all that ammonium nitrate wasn't supposed to be there, and they just let it sit there. And it was there for months and months, and they were supposed to ship it back. They never did, and this is the result. How it lit, that I guess still hasn't been confirmed exactly. They're still investigating. As of right now, they're just trying to figure out why that explosive was there. Why was it so close to this factory? Like all these different things. And that's so far what they've uncovered is that they had piles, 26 tons of it, something like that, of just this ammonium nitrate. Like why? They weren't using it. It wasn't there for any specific reason. It was just there.
Yeah.
And now the company execs are like, yeah, they mismanaged, but it's still developing, so who knows?
Well, according to Trump, it was an attack.
Yeah. Who knows? Again.
He said the military said, like, this might be an attack.
Hey, in the day we live in now, we got all types of things being attacked. Stores, you name it. So it wouldn't be so far-fetched.
John Carlos is actually in the building. What up, John Carlos? We love you, brother.
We were
just sharing the link earlier. He says there's a video of a woman taking photos of her wedding tape when it happens. Crazy. So you got somebody to like, yeah, man, prayers to all those people, real talk, man. Prayers to everybody out there who was affected by that. Man, I can't even imagine, bro. Like, it almost feels wrong to, like, try to put myself in those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep them lifted in your prayers.
All the families, man, they must have seen that video knowing their family members were in there. Like,
facts.
It's crazy. They feel helpless.
There was reports over 137 right now, people killed, and there was an untold number of people still missing. Injured over, 4,000 people. And the shock waves went across the city up to 10 kilometers, 6 miles away. Like, it affected up to 6 miles away, dude.
So those people that were in the video, definitely, so they did get knocked over.
Absolutely, bro.
Because it looked like they got knocked over.
Absolutely, man.
And if it hit 6 miles, that definitely knocked them over. Wow, the power of that must have been nuts.
Yeah. Praise to them.
Praise, man.
John Carlos says zoning laws are set up to protect you from this happening. They don't have zoning laws there. And actually, Gil was saying that there was a nuclear power plant not too far.
That was one of the reasons why it exploded the way it did.
Wait, it hit it? Wait, but it didn't. That thing didn't blow up.
The factory itself.
No, but the nuclear power plant didn't blow up.
No, I don't think that blew up.
You got to fact check your stuff, man. You said it was a nuclear power plant.
There was right next to it. If
it would have hit that, bro, like that thing would have been way bigger. The
fireworks company was right next to it. That's where they were storing all the ammonium nitrate or whatever.
Oh man, dude,
it's crazy.
Like for safety reasons, like this chemical can't be near this one, the distance from one another. Dude, and then you realize like how important those things are, right? Like you just don't be storing stuff wherever you feel like. Then you realize why they have restrictions, why they say what they say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, praise God for those restrictions and people who like take their job seriously, you know? Because you know, if it was like one of us, we would be one of those guys that like just set that there like.
Whoever that person is,
crazy, man,
that had the decision and knew about it. And knew that stuff was there and didn't say anything. Yeah,
exactly.
Good luck living with your life.
Exactly, yeah, because if they've been saying it, especially stuff like that.
Pray over that man. Like, that dude needs some serious prayer. Or female, whoever it is. Because that, man, having that on your shoulders.
Don't
want it.
No. Absolutely not. Pray for all of them, everybody there. Pray that they set the zoning things too, man. Pray that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess there's a reason why they put those laws in effect.
Yeah, pray that man.
There's a reason why they do those things, man.
Johnny Mac. They try to smack him back. California try to smack Johnny Mac back. They clap back. They say, yo, you better respect or you're going to face a fine or possibly get arrested. You keep that up. Can't define us. These are the restrictions. You better abide by this. And look at Johnny Mac standing there. Look at the way he's like. Mm-hmm. He's like, really? You in what army? He's like, he almost like, he stands like he got faith of like mad angels behind him. So look at him. Like, mad confident with it, just like.
And I bet you that's exactly how he was.
Now, look, there's people who feel real indifferent about John MacArthur when it comes to John MacArthur. There's people that say he's a heretic. There's people that don't agree with a lot of his stuff. There's people that have strong opinions about John MacArthur. Truth of the matter is, personally, for me, and I'm probably sure personally for a lot of the people listening, at some point, at one point you heard a John MacArthur sermon. Mm-hmm. It would be unfair for somebody to judge without at least listening to, this pastor preach. So I'm sure at some point you listen to John MacArthur. And I know that this man loves his word, bro. Like, I know some stuff is like...
There are things even I disagree with him, but it's not essential. None of it that I would disagree with is essential. It's all like, minor things that have nothing to do with salvation, nothing to do with anything like that. But for the most part, how he divides the word of God in regards to salvation and sanctification, justification, all the things that we need to know as Christians, dude is like as on point as you can possibly be. He doesn't just know the word, but he knows the history behind the word. He knows customs, cultures that all applied to these specific times in history. He's a well-studied man. Like he's been doing it since the 70s. Like you can find,
for real.
You can find sermons
been a pastor
of him
before I was born. Like real talk.
You can find sermons of him in the 70s. Like. All the way up until now. Like the dude is well studied. No. Nobody preaches for that long and don't learn nothing. Like you gonna learn some stuff.
Facts.
And the dude is I mean, he's doing his thing for the Lord. And in this decision now, I agree.
As far as
because of the fact of what is happening.
Okay, but I'm saying like now, I know you agree. We talked about that last week, but now California's saying, all right, you're going to face a fine or possibly be arrested.
It is what it is.
So now you jeopardize. Is now the time for John MacArthur to be arrested? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but what
is now the time for you to be arrested, John?
But at the same time, by giving in and not doing it, he's also going against God. So do you want to go against God or do you want to go against an injustice? Something that is preventing you from God.
Let's see what the people are saying.
So that's the part.
Look who is on
like,
Twitch.
Not as simple as just.
What's up, brother?
He should have just closed it because I had to be arrested. It's like, but there's people who are relying on him as well for the word.
Facts.
Can't forget that. And it would be kind of selfish to think of himself and not the people that God has given him to shepherd over.
But he could still shepherd them in other ways. No. Now he faces possible jail time. Away from his family and the church and everybody.
This is the conviction in his heart, and we can't say it's sinful. We could say it's unwise.
They threaten him.
Maybe we could say it's unwise. Like, come on, man. Like, don't jeopardize your family.
I'm trying to do it better.
He's not sinning. Like, he's standing up to this hierarchy that is preventing him from doing something the Bible calls us to do. One could argue, the church is many things. It doesn't have to be a building. And you could say that, but if this is what he's convicted by, who are we to say you're wrong?
John MacArthur says we're going to be faithful to the Lord and we're going to leave the results to him. Whatever happens is going to be what he allows to happen. But he will be on our side because we will be obedient and faithful to his word. He will be on our side. He's confident that God is going to be on his side as he stands firm against the orders of California to stop having indoor services. John MacArthur saying, nah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm getting text messages.
Well, I'm glad you're answering them on the show.
I'm getting text messages.
Called Marrio Esco live.
We live?
Not a problem.
We live? We are episode what, 108? Like now it's like, hold on, baby. Like, You pass me my slippers.
Can you pass me my sip? No, it's chancletas, bro.
Just up to the what's that? Just up to after the explosion. The rest of the video is crazy too. But boy, that's Giancarlo still.
Where are you seeing him? Because I don't see him.
He is on Facebook.
What?
He's on Facebook. So John MacArthur still holding it down, saying, "Nah, we're gonna still have indoor services." Yeah. Pray for this, man. I mean, this dude might be, taking lead on something that the other I don't know what the other congregations is doing. What are the other churches doing? I'm sure, John MacArthur is not the only church that's out in Cali right now. What are all the other churches doing? What's everybody else doing?
Everybody's
closed. Is he like?
Well, he
taking a stance that's influencing other churches.
He also said that there are other churches supporting him that are also,
from afar. They're like,
no, that are like, open.
Let's see what happens.
And never closed. He even said that some of the people that are supporting him never closed.
You see them in their houses,
they were open the whole time,
peeping. Good job, John MacArthur.
We got your back.
Do it, man. You got this.
Prayers.
Let's see what happens. Just looking out their blinds.
You go first, MacArthur. Okay. You stand for the word of God.
They're all ready to jump. They're like, all right, go. Oh, wait. On 3 or?
Kids, be quiet. I'm trying to see what happens to Mr. MacArthur.
You remember that when you were a kid? On 3. Nobody wanted to do it. Like, what?
Oh, facts. Yeah. That's every jump in the pool situation.
You always try to push it.
Everybody's like, 1, 2. Why y'all didn't jump? I thought you was going to jump.
We're going to have to link all these chaps up. I am on Restream, brother. But yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
I now see John Carlos's comments, and the first one I see is, I click to see what serious topic y'all are on, given the explosion and slew of other topics. But no, Squatty Potty it is.
Squatty Potty it is, baby.
Talk about contributing to media misdirection.
Welcome to the Marrio Esco
Live. Man. This is us right here.
What up?
Yes, the racial song. You've
been missing out, brother. You've been missing out on the real topics.
On the real.
on
the real deal.
We're doing better right now.
Squatty Potty it is.
On another note, Dunkin' Donuts is closing.
Yes. On another note. Yo, 800 of them though. That's a lot.
800 Dunkin' Donuts
never thought.
stores are closing down across the U.S.
Apparently, America does not run on Dunkin'.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because if it did, they would not be closing. 800 of them.
It is written, man should not live off of Dunkin' alone. No. No.
That's disgusting.
But
imagine? Therefore, man should not live on Dunkin' alone. The devil was like, what? You don't know about it yet. Remember.
God. You're tired. You can make this water into Dunkin' Donuts coffee, can't you? Ice.
Oh, Satan, you're silly. You don't know about
800
Dunkin'
stores
Donuts.
across the U.S. shutting down. They're saying 450 stores closing. The ones in the convenience stores, gas stations, that kind of stuff, Speedway.
It's still crazy, especially those, because that's where all the drivers and the truck drivers, and that's where they go to get their coffee. They go get gas, they get their diesel on, and then they're like, all right, let me get some coffee. Oh, no French crawlers?
No.
No sprinkle donuts?
Yeah.
How am I going to drop off these tires?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Josh goes, they're closing because America hasn't been running.
Yo, facts. You can't run on Dunkin' if I ain't running.
Hey,
bam.
What's going on? Boom.
Yo, that's facts.
That's the next sound I got to get. My bad, y'all. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Facts. You have to figure out they're losing a lot of money to folks not getting their morning lunch and evening coffee since they're not going to work. People are working remote right now.
For real.
Everybody's working remote. So people are coming, like people are stepping out of the house. Some people. I'm stepping out of the house and
it's a weird time.
And I'm picking up
them.
everybody's orders and then bringing them back. You know, that's what's going on. Dunkin' Donuts, man, why don't you start delivering? Don't they deliver? Start delivering. There's your business. Boom. You're done.
Or all they had to do,
just deliver.
Look how simple this is.
I'm going to order on the app and wait for them to step up to the door.
They didn't have to do that. All they had to do is give the same access that Wendy's and McDonald's and all these other restaurants have done, is they allowed their services to Grubhub and all these other services.
Wait, Grubhub does coffee?
Yeah, no, they do food.
Who does
like
coffee
whatever.
runs?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. All they had to do is go to Grubhub and say,
man.
"Hey, you guys can use
young man, young woman, aspiring to be a business. Hey,
that would be a smart idea.
Hey,
because there's multiple coffee.
Oh no,
companies.
Gems.
So if you're in the area,
hey, young man, young woman, there's people that have need. You can go out. You can get there's people that are doing it, getting groceries.
Yeah.
You can do coffee runs.
Yeah.
You can do hey.
Yep.
Entrepreneurs.
Facts.
There's the artist tip.
Man, you will make your money. You will make your money just catering.
Some artists need some,
You will make your money just catering
some other ways to make
the Spanish community. All the Bustelos and Goyas and man, just that alone you'll make money. Because you doesn't have to be like
I can't
coffee
believe
from
they
the
try
store.
to cancel
You can
Goya.
even be like, I'll go to the store and
Shut
buy
the show
you
down.
coffee.
We're gonna start coffee delivery service.
Yo, I'm saying.
Let's get on a call. Yo, Josh is like, shut it down. Actually,
that's a real good idea.
Yo, don't be saying that on the show. What are you doing?
For real.
What are you doing?
I bet you there's people right now like these dummies have given us so
no
much
kidding.
idea.
We gotta stop this.
Just writing these down.
We gotta stop this, man. Dunkin' Donuts is shutting down, all right? And we just gave everybody else a business from it. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even have to be Dunkin'. It could
Dunkin'
be Starbucks.
Donuts needs to pay me.
It could be all of them.
Y'all need to. Okay, all right. We'll swip it up.
That's how you know you're getting yelled at by Spanish.
Wifey is yelling at me to change the segue to something else. Wow. Bahasai. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Bahasai.
And that's translation to keep going.
Keep going.
Dummy. Go ahead.
Keep telling them all the secrets while you do this and sit there and.
As you sweating right now under that light, someone's making money off of your ideas. Go ahead.
You got that cheap little fake AC blowing at you. It's not even cold. It's like a fake AC, bro. Look at this thing. You put water in it.
Look at him.
Look at him with his fake AC.
Wearing that bootleg cap that's trying to act like it's a new era. It's not. It's a Stoopeng. You know it.
Right,
I know
let's
it.
Get Duncan out of here.
It's a Stoopeng.
All right, yo.
Giving ideas, getting people rich. You wearing a Stoopeng.
Yo, this is interesting. Kanye,
you Stoopeng,
Mr. What is that? Is that the title?
You Stoopeng.
You Stoopeng. Is that the title? Dude, I like that. You Stoopeng. All right, we're gonna do that.
Dang.
Hold on, how you spell that?
I'm gonna laugh to myself when I hear this tomorrow.
Stoopeng. Like STOO.
It's like Stoopeng, like the hat brand.
Ping.
YOO, and then is PING. Stoopeng.
YOOPING. Stoopeng.
Yeah, so it'd be Stoopeng.
Okay.
So just put ST instead of Stoopeng.
Okay, gotcha.
Instead of the Y, put ST.
Stoopeng.
There you go.
All right, John Carlos, welcome to the Marrio School Live.
Yeah, we do that. We edit.
My bad, brother.
Live on the show.
All right,
if you don't like it,
I'm getting our first customers. Josh, please do. We love you. Please do. Please get us our first customers.
We write down our titles in the middle of the show.
We give everybody the gems. Everybody gets
Great Scott. That was a great name. Write it down now. Scott.
Everyone's. You want to be a successful entrepreneur? Watch the Marrio School. They take the notes. They're like running off with all
and
these
after
ideas.
they get all the notes, it's like those are all the things you should not
What's
do.
going on? How come it's not working?
Throw all those notes in the trash.
Why are all of our listeners rich and famous? No. No.
Nice.
Why are all of our audience is doing well? No.
It's because they listen to all the things you should not do on Marrio Esco Live.
Kanye West. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear about this? Yo, Kanye West
As
is
if we couldn't hear enough.
Time out. Kanye West is not only showing fruit with his music and the things that he's been wrestling with and the stuff that he's been putting out there, and people are saying, man, he's going crazy. And yo, check this out. If the dude is really struggling with something mentally, which a lot of us can agree that he has openly confessed, bipolar, all these other things, right? Mm-hmm. Then he becomes a believer. It's not like these mental ailments will just disappear. He has to now struggle through this. You know what I'm saying? With those things that come with it. So, as he goes, as he's tweeting and what people would call rants, a lot of it looks like just real concern, calling things out like for what it is. And some people are like, yo, he's crazy.
Sadly,
he's having a episode. And it's like,
but
dude,
sadly,
he's wrestling right now.
The more you hear about people being as truthful as possible and speaking their minds, the more you hear people saying that those people are crazy.
Yo, that's a fact.
Like, you have to agree.
That's
fact. That's the only
Gil.
way you're sane. If you agree, nod your head and say, yeah.
Wow, Gil. I never even thought of that.
If you don't say yeah, just like that, and just agree.
Yeah, if you're not a sheep.
Yeah. Then you're fine. But the moment you question anything, dude, there's proof of this now. There's people's lives that's been ruined just from questioning COVID-19. Just, hey, this seems a little fishy. I don't know about, Dr. Fauci. I don't know. Just questioning. Live ruined. Like, just for questioning, bro. Like, you're not allowed to think or
anything
question.
Opposite.
Because if not,
then the norm.
You're not with it. You're not woke. You need to be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're hateful. You're racist or whatever it is. And it's like, man, why can't we have a healthy dialogue anymore about our own beliefs? You can disagree with me. That's fine. We can disagree. There's always been disagreements about presidents. There's always been disagreements about government politics and policies and all types of things. This is not new. And all of a sudden, now you mention anything. Oh, I vote for this person. Oh, what? Oh, people losing their jobs?
Facts.
Because they support a certain candidate or they support a certain belief? Like, it's nuts. And now you got, Kanye giving his opinion.
So Kanye says, I cried at the thought of aborting my firstborn, and everyone was so concerned about me. I'm concerned for the world that feels you shouldn't cry about this subject.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's a fact. I don't see nothing crazy about that.
He doesn't stop.
You enjoy, you love, you cherish, you raise that firstborn and you get that bond, and then you start thinking, man, if I aborted this human, your life would never be the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna think that and then get emotional. Facts. Any good parent should get emotional if you thought about your firstborn being killed.
Facts.
Without giving a chance to live or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't see nothing wrong with him getting emotional.
Well, he doesn't stop there. Then he retweets from the New York Post the whole thing about the Planned Parenthood removing Margaret Sanger's from their clinics and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about that a few episodes ago. Yeah. That they're trying to remove they're trying to basically the founder to say that they're disconnecting the objective that she once had. Yeah. That was what was that over? Eugenics, the eugenics movement. Yep. So that's they're separating from that ideology from that. Yeah. The original,
even though nothing has changed.
No, they're still doing it.
And when I say nothing has changed, I'm saying is that their targets have not changed. Margaret Sanger's the reason why you only see Planned Parenthoods in urban areas and poor areas is because Margaret Sanger knew that the ethnic group that were bound to that area were gonna need these services. Yeah, and still till today. Like I said the other time we talked about this, try to look at Beverly Hills or any ritzy area or wherever you live. Every area has a rich neighborhood. Every area, every city, every county, you have an area that that's where the people with money go. Go in that neighborhood, drive all around as much as you want. Try to find a Planned Parenthood. And then go to a poor area. And I guarantee you'll find at least 3. Why is that? So now they remove the name of the person who orchestrated it all. But do you think they're going to shut down all these Planned Parenthoods in these urban areas and start expanding to the ritzy areas? No. That would make, oh wow, they now really are changing. They can care less about the old way of doing things. They're actually changing it up and putting Planned Parenthoods in all areas. No, it's not going to change because the motive and the agenda has not changed. They just changing tactics.
And then he says, he continues, he doesn't stop. over 22 million black babies have been aborted over the past 50 years.
It's crazy.
So for me, it's like this Kanye that's waking up, man, to what's around him. It's showing further fruit. His discernment, his concern, and a lot of people are looking at it and associating it with him going crazy, because when you have a new heart and a new nature, you look crazy.
Yep.
You have new desires and new loves and new hates. You look like you're insane.
Yep.
Why would you deny the desires of your flesh when all of us are running toward that experience every weekend or every opportunity that we have? And you want to deny those desires? What is wrong with you? You want to think this way? Like, what's wrong with you? You know, you want to stand against the norm, what we all already accepted. So I think some people is very let me get this picture out of here. For some people it's very personal. Yeah. Some people have gone through things. Some people, you know, there's all different types of stories that, you know, everyone might be experiencing. Some people might work there. Somebody who doesn't know they're working there. Yep. They become a Christian. Yep. Oh my goodness. And now I'm here. This is my job. Like,
there's actually a movie on Netflix on that. You should go watch it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm just throwing. Yeah. Here I am making scripts now. Like, what? Ideas already exist.
It's a Christian movie. Like, the girl,
take
it's a girl ideas. Who grew like high in Planned Parenthood. Like,
wow,
from a regular.
What is the name of the movie?
I can't remember.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'll
look it up right now.
Providence. Real quick. Hey, praise God.
It's exactly that. Like, she
go check it out.
The process.
I guess there's a movie of it.
You know what I'm saying? And it,
go check it out.
Just watch it. It's pretty dope.
Sometimes it just works that way on the show. Thank you, Lord, for producing. Yeah, definitely put that on there, bro.
I'm looking it up right now. It is called a little on the nose, Unplanned.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yo. Do you guys?
Can you give me a coin?
Yeah. Yo, are you guys rocking with us or no? You rocking with us? Who's rocking with us? Like,
what do you mean? Who's rocking?
Is everybody with us?
I'm always rocking with us.
Yo, you with us? You with us? You with us? Oh man, God is
talking
good.
About, bro. I'm always on. But yeah, Unplanned is the name of the movie, and it's actually really dope. It goes through basically what Marrio just said. He went through the plot.
Hey,
in God's sovereignty, he went through the plot.
There you go.
She works out there, and she sees the process.
I wrote it somehow. Somehow I got producer
He didn't
credit.
say nothing that the trailer didn't show, so it's just not like we're giving something away.
That's why we always say buckle up, because you just never know. I don't know. Man. We're gonna jump into Fuego remix.
Oh, this song.
My boy Steve Malcolm.
This song.
Hey, salute Steve Malcolm. Thank you. Much respect. He gave us permission to play his music video.
Stephen Malcolm.
We love you, bro.
I'm a fan. I am a fan.
His Fuego featuring
super dope.
Shaggy. Yes, you heard it right. Shaggy. You heard it right.
The OG Shaggy, man.
We'll talk about it, because I want to actually talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. Stephen Malcolm, Fuego featuring Shaggy.
I got work all on the table, yeah. My bros on payroll, hey, tell them goons to lay low, yeah. Just keep it fresco, I'm on a whole new level, so keep it muy sosiego. Ain't no long top, boy, they know I got that fuego, 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 came up from that bando, hey, put in work like Rambo, hey, tell them goons a little, you know I got that fuego, spark of that light make a way, I've been feeling like I'm It's in my city, get out of my way. Tapped in again for the flame. Cup probably got a butane. They cannot ride on my way. Who else you know pulling up city to city and raging up all of this fire? Light up the torch, we are flame it up. Bliss on the fire, I raise it up. Know the boy become up before giving up. I made me more than your regular. I played that work with a spatula, yeah. I took off on them, no catching on ya. I've been that much, but then go up a level like I got work all on the table, yeah. My bros on payroll, hey, tell them goons a lay low, yeah. Just keep it fresco, I'm on a whole new level, so keep it muy sosiego. Ain't no long top, boy, they know I got that fuego, 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 came up from that bando, hey, put in work like Rambo, hey, tell them goons a lay low, you know I got that fuego,
So how much longer them think them can hold me? No way in hell I'll make them control me. I'm too advanced to make them provoke me. Them my informers still can't expose me. Give me that fire, me light up me fire. Let's take it but try my goons up for higher. Them you jacket prayers, they got the gunfire. Me money pay wire come straight from the buyer. When me do business, no business, no who for you, who you prepare me. Now why you no excuse, you can't find a refuge, you're dead when you play me.
Shout out to Steve Malcolm. We love you, bro.
Ooh, Shaggy and Malcolm, they stealing.
Shaggy.
What they stealing?
Shaggy. Oh, what
money? They dropped off the bags and left. I don't understand the video. I don't understand, Malcolm. You got to explain this to me. When you come on the show, I got to remember this. Fuego, what was the point of you dropping off fake money and then running?
Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it then.
Because it's like,
go ahead.
There was no exchange. Like, she wasn't like, oh, thank you for the money. Here's what you were here for.
Frankie, what up?
It didn't happen. They were just
God's
like,
Music
boom,
Radio.
Drop the money. They posed awkwardly. I don't know who poses after giving money, but they did. He posed. And then they walked out.
So Stephen
there was
Malcolm.
no exchange. And then she took the money and she was trying to be all sexy with it. She was like, oh, it's paper. They got me.
No, she turned into a diabla.
They got me.
She was like, oh.
No, those diablitos got my money.
They had the belly effect with the eyes glowing. When
I still don't understand.
And then the eyes glow like.
There was no explanation.
It was
and
a
then
track.
They ran in, they got in the car, and then they left.
Bro,
they didn't leave with anything.
Don't think about it too hard.
It's not like they were trying to save somebody.
It was a
like,
remix.
I was giving you money.
Shaggy.
Psych. I was really trying to get the hostage.
Done.
No, there was not.
Done deal. So, it was just a remix with Shaggy, bro. It was just like, yo, I got a film producer over here. You want to do this? Yeah. Yo, put these contacts in. They'll glow. Dope.
They glow sick.
Yo.
And just do your song. We're just going to film some stuff.
All right.
Cool.
Should we have duffel bags? I feel like it.
I feel like money should go here.
It's sort of like a belly theme.
You guys have like a gangster thing?
No.
The dreads and the hoodie. It has a gangster
Oh, the producer was the one who was like, we need lights.
I feel gangster right now.
I feel
somebody give me some money. Give me some money. Yep. It looks good.
Yo, that's foul.
Looks good.
That's foul.
Looks good.
He just totally disregarded what Stephen Malcolm said. He's like, it's a Christian hip hop music video.
Yeah. I know something. You got the Fuego.
Okay, let me see the perspective.
I got the gist of it. You are on fire. So
Fuego,
get some money here.
Girls, fire, flames.
Why does it sound like Power Rangers?
Girls, fire.
Girls,
flame,
power, flame, power.
It's morphin' time.
Morphin' time. Girls, fire, flame, heart.
Fuego. There you go. Shaggy. Somehow shit. That was
Stephen Malcolm.
That's how Shaggy came out. Shaggy. No, this is like, what? How did that happen? How did Shaggy? It was the Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Like, nah, not you. Not that Shaggy. The other one.
I told you.
The other Shaggy.
Already. Wrong film.
That one. Yo, Shaggy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he ran. They did that cartoon thing where they run. Like,
I wanted to
get off the set. Get off the set.
Fuego.
We're trying. Get off the set. This is where the producer says stop.
Just leave.
This is where the producer says stop. Oh, we got partners watching.
Sorry.
Oh shoot! What? Fuego. Hey,
Yeah,
Stephen
man.
Malcolm, we love you, brother. We love you. Oh, you are Captain Planet. Yeah, you are Captain Planet. Oh, shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
So what? It was like Bad Boy.
That was
slash.
That was Malcolm when he came in with it. He was like, heart.
Shoot. Who cares? It was fire. It was Fuego.
And right there,
There you
Captain
go. It was Fuego.
Kane.
It fits. Good job, Stephen Malcolm. Fire. So what do you think about his feature with Shaggy? You think that was a good move?
I think that was dope.
You had a lot of respect for it. I kind of wrestled with it
love
personally.
Jamaican
I wrestled
culture,
with it.
music. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Shaggy.
Okay, but you only looked at it because of, so it's a biased opinion then.
No, I'm a
So
fan of
look-
Malcolm too.
Okay, thank you. So give me that perspective in regard specifically to Stephen Malcolm.
I thought it was smart because it was a remix of a song that's already out. You know what I mean? So he revived it. So in a marketing standpoint, it's super smart because now they're going to go back to the original and now they're going to go back to this one. So that's already two things already that he knocked off that I'm super impressed by. Not to mention, he is developing his reggae style more and more and is getting better and better. And it sounds dope. It's something that Christian hip hop doesn't really have. Name one dance hall slash hip hop.
Drake.
No, I'm talking about the CHH right now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought
there's
you meant
nobody
like
really
anyway.
doing like that style, which is a style that I love.
I don't know.
So it's
I
kind of
thought-
dope. He's
Bro, that's
killing
mad
it.
disrespect to the people who are doing that kind of music. There are people that are doing that kind of music that are out there.
Like the way he's doing it? No.
Not the way he's doing
There's some doing it strictly reggae, like Jamaican reggae, and then there's some that are doing
Stephen Malcolm
like
to
what
me-
he's doing.
Stephen Malcolm to me is like how do you define Stephen Malcolm? What kind of artist is he?
Well, he's definitely not one way because there's songs where he just straight spits, and then there's songs where he kind of does melodic things like this, and then there's songs where he does Jamaican with melodicness and spitting. So it's like you can't really put him in any
Would
box.
you call him like a pop artist at that point? Like a
Well,
but he
he's
doesn't
not-
sing. He doesn't like
He's not
a
really
pop
a pop
artist sings,
because
right?
pop artist is like, it's a
So-
popular
so-
brand where he's killing it as an indie artist. I would say he's a dope indie artist because indie artists, you can't really put them in a box either. They're indie. They kind of do whatever.
But all right, I know what you mean. I'm trying to say like categorize him though. I'm trying to tell you, categorize him. Can you categorize him? What do you see Stephen? What box is Stephen? I don't want to box him, but
That's the thing. It's hard
What-
to
where
because he
can
has
you-
so many different styles. That's like saying Drake is only R&B. You can't say that because he can spit.
to me, Drake is an artist. That's it.
Then that's what I would have to say about Malcolm because he doesn't fit into one.
I would say
he's an artist.
I would say I think he's still experimenting, trying to find his sound. But I actually believe that if Stephen Malcolm would focus more on the content and the lyrics, I think he would grow to be into that category of like, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, blasphemy," and come at me, but I'm rooting for the brother. I love Steve Malcolm, man. I'm rooting for you, bro.
real.
I think he can grow if he really, really buckles down and focuses on his lyrics, his content, like really, really like masters that part. He can grow into that Logic, that J. Cole, that rappity rap, but still dance with like that Drake. You know what I'm saying? That dance hall, whatever. He can still dance with those things. Similar, yeah, like an artist, just like you said, but not so much Drakey because I feel like Stephen Malcolm has more fun with lyrics. I think he,
Yeah,
he leans more toward lyric.
Well, usually when he goes to the melodic stuff, it's more like that Jamaican style. He doesn't really do the singing like Drake. He kind of plays with melodies, but not. Drake really tries, like, he sings.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I never heard Malcolm be like, yeah.
There's some part. Well, listen to that one.
And Drake be,
Fuego, like, I can't even hit that. Like, I can't even hit those notes.
Yeah, but those are straight. Those are straight.
Okay, right.
Like, it's kind of straight.
He has it.
But if he starts to go, then I'd be like, oh, he's singing
off.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Showing off with it.
He's connecting. Like, that's more just like a chant.
Okay.
So I don't consider that like Drake.
But he
type
could
singing.
if he really wanted.
I'm sure
to.
He could.
He could mess with. He's still developing his sound.
For sure.
He's still developing his sound.
He's still young. Like 10 years from now, he'll probably sound completely different.
He can go either or. I don't know if you can master both completely.
Master, what do you mean both?
Like J. Cole. Do you think J. Cole will ever be in a Drake like category?
No, because he's trying to play basketball. Legit. He's about to try out for the Pistons.
He might as well now. Like, everybody's leaving.
He wants to play basketball.
Anybody want to play basketball? Like, everybody's walking off the court. Anybody interested in playing basketball? Like, we got to somehow keep this thing going. Like,
I want to, if anything, if I ever got to talk to him, I would ask why now. That's what I would say. Like, why now? J. Cole want to play basketball. Like, for real. Like, he's trying to Master P this thing.
All right, we love you, Stephen Malcolm. Keep doing your thing, brother. Shout out to you. Dope video. I don't know how you're doing these videos during this time, but dope.
He got that
good squad. Let's jump right into the madness real quick. Magic's. Hold on, I gotta get my notes ready. Magic's Jonathan Isaac. I don't. Did we talk about this last week or no? So he didn't take a.
No, we talked about the baseball player, I think, last time
when they did the national anthem.
Yeah,
Jonathan Isaac, and then he explained why he refused to kneel. Actually, I didn't know this. He's an ordained minister.
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
That's crazy.
And when he gives the explanation for not kneeling, he actually cites the gospel. These are some quotes from him. I believe that Black Lives Matter. A lot went into my decision, and part of it is I thought that kneeling or wearing the Black Lives Matter t-shirt doesn't go hand in hand with supporting Black lives. So I felt like, just me personally, what is that I believe is taken on a stance that I do believe that Black Lives Matter, but I just felt like it was a decision that I had to make, and I didn't feel like putting the shirt on and kneeling went hand in hand with supporting Black lives. I believe that for myself, my life has been supported by gospel, Jesus Christ, and everyone is made in the image of God. Amen. And that we all forge through God's glory. Some of the stuff I don't fully understand, but that's just because I'm trying to read it right. Yeah. But so pretty much he's saying, like, you know, for me, it's like he doesn't think that actually represents what it's saying.
And I mean, that's pretty evident if you do your little research.
Ooh, really? Bro.
I mean, it's true. You just do a little bit of research on
He says more. Go check it out. He says a whole bunch more. A lot of people that say, oh, now
I always say it to people, he follow the money.
He got injured recently. And now people are saying, see? What goes around comes around.
I saw that too.
That's what happens. That's what they're saying now.
No, they said that's,
look at that.
God is punishing him.
Punishing you for not taking a knee.
I wish
and
the
now,
person that came up with that logic would set it in front of me, so I can give him like just a little.
Wow, you really taking a stance on stuff today, brother.
No, but the reason is because if he's that's not even a religious thing. That's not even a stance. That's just straight dumb. Because his reason was he felt that he wanted to honor God by not kneeling,
baby.
So God is then gonna turn and punish him.
Yep.
That's why I said it's just dumb. Like, I'm gonna do this in honor of God. I don't want to kneel before anybody but God. And God is up there like, oh, how dare you not bow for Black Lives Matter? Therefore, end your career. That makes no sense. So that's why I'm saying it's not even a matter of stance. It's not a matter of what I believe or religious. It's what he said. I'm doing this for God. So God is going to punish him.
The other dude did the same thing. He didn't take a kneel.
The baseball player, yep. Same
last
thing.
week we talked about
He didn't
this,
lose his foot.
and it was the same thing. It was, there you go. They connect the dots. Oh, the people not taking a knee are Christians. But then they they flip it up and say, look at God got you. So God is on our side? Is that like the whole concept? Like
they just trying to take God and put it on their side.
God is on our side.
See, I told you.
That's kind of strange, huh?
You should have listened.
Dude, that's kind of scary, bro.
Again, to
like,
what I said, if
people?
you don't agree and just nod your head and say yes, then automatically you are an outcast,
so now,
you're a weirdo,
what happens
hate
when,
America.
Because if you got one who's an ordained minister saying that, and then you got the other one saying, haha, look what God did to you, so that's on our side.
Facts.
Then you have two different gods here, right? They're not the same God.
The God that
right?
is,
like now you're saying
is not wanting to do that.
Yep.
And then the God that's saying you should have.
What happened here? So now if you're saying that if they're saying that God is against this man, anybody who opposes this, that means God is against you.
Yep.
He's on our side.
And there was a few comments that said Jesus would have knelt. Really?
Oh.
Really?
Here we go.
Jesus would have knelt?
It's like praying for the football team to win, and you don't even know what the team is, that the team is God's favorite? No, what team is God's favorite? Got it. Oh, yeah, true.
Unreal.
True. Which one is it? Yo, facts. Do you think God got a favorite team? He was like, yo, the New England Patriots. You think God got to that is my team?
Yeah, I mean, if the New England Patriots kneel.
Do you think God has he makes some special athletes just for him? Like for his own good pleasure?
Oh,
He's like,
goodness.
you know what I'm saying? Like the best
they give
athletes.
birth and he's like, oh, this one
is going to be an athlete.
This one is going to
Trust
my
me,
team.
he's going to be.
Only if they knew.
I'm betting on this team. No. God is up there just like, yo, angels, come on. Put the money
who
down.
got money on this?
They're like,
oh, the angels like, whatever you say.
You're God. What is who's God betting on? Hold on.
Oh, dude. You know you can't con us when everyone knows you're God. You can't con us. We all know. Cat's out the bag.
Babe.
You know everything.
Hey, you know. My peoples, man. Like, when we talk. All right, so what do you? So God is on whose side? Are we gonna do that? No, we can't
say whose side God is on,
let's
man.
Let's not do that here, bro. I'm trying to do a few more episodes.
You know we
man.
can't do that unless we have the wisdom staff and we say thou shalt.
I'm not trying to. You crazy? Now they're like, oh, see, you will fold. Man, we ain't trying to preach no absolutes here. No.
At least not.
Apparently, mathematically, there is no absolutes.
Oh my goodness!
Beautiful. Now we on fire. Now we fuego.
Apparently,
now we fuego.
2 + 2 is 5.
It took me what? An hour to get warmed up, man. We're gonna.
You got that fuego. That's what it is. From now on, we got to play.
We're gonna have to
Malcolm's
extend
track
for another hour. From now on.
What?
Apparently, I get warmed up after an hour.
I got my revs up.
Apparently, math is changing, ladies and gentlemen. You see the math conversations between all these professors and all these very
in reality, truth is
brilliant
being attacked
people about math.
Truth
saying 2 + 2 doesn't actually equal 4. There are different variables to this and different types of possibilities. There's all kinds. 2 + 2 does not equal 4. It actually can equal 5, and this is how we prove it.
Oh, let's hear this.
One of the I don't know if you could read some of those tweets there, but I read one of them and they said if a factory has 2.5 machines and another factory has 2.5 machines and you combine them, in this case 2 + 2 = 5. And I was like, what? What? Is it? I don't know. I'm sure somebody else could explain it differently, but there's a whole thread of conversations between
if the teacher that has my daughter teaches her that, I'm gonna just be like, yo no speak English, and I'm just gonna take my daughter and I'm gonna take her out of that school. I don't speak English. I don't know what you're saying.
Well, bro,
2 + 2 = 5. You crazy? We out of here.
I already told you that the way that they
That's
have
crazy.
them do calculations and stuff like that is completely different now.
Oh yeah, they make you do this whole journey for just 2 + 2
Yeah.
= 4. They're like, well, no, if you carry the 1, add y, bring it down to the decimal level, and then add to the second level, put a number 2 in front of it, then you get 4. We're like, what? Well, that is the process. What did they call it?
What?
That new math procedure?
I don't know. El complication. I don't.
Oh, a complication.
I don't know.
That's what. That's so Spanish. It's called a complication.
Complication. You know?
Complication. Dang.
Should that be the title? El complication.
Wow.
Is that is
what
that,
kind of mathematics is this?
Is that?
Oh, it's complication.
Is that it over Stoopeng?
What?
El complication over Stoopeng?
Nah, Stoopeng is
all right.
still winning.
Stoopeng is it. All right, whatever.
Complication is pretty good.
You know the end is coming when people are so mentally and normally bankrupt that we can't even say 2 + 2 = 4 as truth. Well, let's see. Tomorrow's class, why gravity isn't real. It's just a concept. Thank you, my love. I love you so much. Every time I say thank you, my love, I love you so much.
Love you
it's
so
my
much.
wife who's blessing me with cafe. Thank you, baby. And it's fresh. Fresh off the pot.
Okay.
No pun
It's
intended.
fresh off the pot.
No pun intended. So it says, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what you think, man? 2 + 2 is 5.
2 + 2
tomorrow's class
is
why
apparently
gravity isn't real. It's
5.
just a concept.
Now, let's get to the root of this. If you were to destroy truth and say 2
Go
+
ahead.
2
There you
can
go.
be 5,
There you go.
then what else can we question?
You need some more coffee too, bro.
I'm saying, what else can we question?
There you go.
Like, I'm going up. Well, really, up can be down if you think about it, because eventually
if
you're
you
going to
keep
have
going
to go
north-
down. So when you're going up, in reality, you're going down.
Wait, if you keep going north, you keep
Think
going north.
about it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Actually.
Blew your mind just now.
Right? If you keep going north, you keep going north. Right? No.
I guess.
Oh, no, you flip over on the other side.
Like,
Oh, that's only if you're a flat earther. If you no.
well, if you're going north and you're going around the
If you keep
world, do
going
you
north,
go south at
keep
one
going north,
point?
you hit a wall.
How about that question? For
Say
me?
again? I'm sorry.
If you go north long enough and you're going around the world, do you eventually go south?
That's what I was just talking about.
Exactly. I just
But you
had
do.
I had to
do
just
actually-
say it in a more.
You do actually end up going south.
According to who?
According to gravity.
Because apparently
and
that can be
calculations.
questioned.
No, because if you go on the other side of the globe, you're now going.
Yeah, that sounds logical. But guess what? I don't believe it. I think that if you go north long enough, eventually you end up west.
Because
that's what I feel.
It's restrictions, right? They're like no restrictions, no absolutes. You destroy.
You can just
all kinds of logical,
whatever you want to come up with,
sound ideas. You can just
whatever you want to come
destroy
up with.
everything. But they say that the measurement of gravity is actually not accurate.
The measurement of gravity.
You know how the weight.
Well, I mean, those things is understandable if they're like, oh, we're creating, things are, formulas are changing on how to weigh things. Just like when you weigh anything, sometimes you're not 100% accurate.
So
depending on
I'm
the
actually
device
way
you're
skinnier
using.
than what I think then.
Possibly.
Yep, because I refuse to believe.
Maybe
that
your scale is not
that
calibrated
scale
properly.
Is right.
I don't know.
All right,
But if
it's all perception.
But if they were to calculate your weight to the letter,
I'm gonna
and they
look
were
at
like,
my weight in minus
scientifically-
100. It's all. Why not?
Apparently.
Like,
They're gonna be like, you're obese and
I don't-
dying.
yo.
Guess what? Actually, I'm a
ask
model.
Christopher Columbus, Jose says.
How about that? I am posing for Victoria's Secret next week.
Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna say it because if I say it, I can claim it. Like, no, you can say whatever you want long enough. That doesn't make it true. And what's crazy now, and I've been saying this forever.
Go ahead, prophet.
But this is all part of this
ahead,
this whole
prophet.
thing.
Prophet
There's
Vargas.
now videos coming out of like TED Talks type of presentations where they're trying to justify pedophilia. And you might be like, oh, how does this relate to this? And I'm going to tell you.
That wasn't even in the
If
doc.
you can question anything, you can question whatever you want, even something as basic as 2 + 2 is 5. You can start questioning even things that are obvious, which is pedophilia. That's pretty obvious. It's a bad thing. You should not mess with children. But now you got these psychologists and you got these people saying that it is an orientation.
That's crazy.
It's a sexual orientation. If they act on it, then that's different. That's a crime. It's illegal. But those desires, we shouldn't shun them for it because they can't help it. Just like you can't help being attracted to the sex you're attracted to. That's what they're attracted to. So we should have more empathy and, try to understand them. So they're trying to make you feel bad about a sin that is clear, cut, and dry.
I wonder where that's on the agenda, like that part of it. Like, I wonder if they have this mapped out on agendas, like, okay, this year is going to be this. Maybe we're behind schedule. We got to hurry up with the COVID, push it because we're behind schedule. We got to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if they have this, like, year by year, these agendas. And they're like, by this year, we need to get here. By this year, we need to get here. Yep. And they're pushing those objectives in the back. Until it's appropriate for us to, once you break down these strong restrictions and morale, you break down morality and absolutes, like then you start rebuilding the mind to think that certain things are normal, certain things are okay. It's a generational thing.
It would be laughable.
It's going to take time for them to make people, and I think honestly, honest to God, this whole pandemic that's coming now I'm on fire, hold on. Now this whole thing that's happening right now with the economy and everything, I think this is like what Trump even with Trump, that was the Trump card. You know how people are saying like, yo, a Trump card, that was the first thing that disrupted everything first. Right. It was first Trump, and then it was like, oh,
the Trump card.
Hold on a second. Well, that just rocked everybody across the world. Like, hold on. Like, I know people that are from London that would tell me that's crazy. The U.S. is nuts. The U.S. is crazy. Like, you guys got that madman.
You got a celebrity.
You got that madman that's the president. Like, people were like mind boggled about what was going on. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, all this other stuff, like, dude, one after the domino effect. You don't see sovereignty playing out here. You don't see everything's questionable. Everything's questionable.
Everything.
So you should be gauging right now, especially like what's going on right now, like seasons, like times and seasons. And then when you start calling up people, brothers, and you start having brothers from across the other side of the country, and you start having similar like moments where you're waking up, similar convictions, similar I don't even know, like similar struggles that you're battling through or whatever. Like, dude, there's something going on. Like, there is something clearly going on, and I'm not talking about just the obvious. I'm talking about spiritually, invisible, in the invisible. What's happening in the obvious it's just, you can see it. But imagine what's taking place in the spiritual world. Imagine if God can unveil your spiritual eyes to see what's happening in the spirit world. Imagine you could see what's going on. Dude, it's like there's a lot of activity right now. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like, there's a lot of activity right now. And yo, now's the time to wake up.
Yo, in many areas, like, we need to wake up in all kinds of ways. Like, not just in politics and what's going on in the world, but even in your own home. Because you got people now attacking homes. You got all these different things that are happening. Like, you now have to start looking at how you can protect your home.
Right. Because
not just like, oh, I need to be informed. Like, it makes it funny to me when a lot of these
witches are out loud. Yo, Jose, I want to know why you just said that.
Wait, what?
Witches are out loud. I want to know why you just said that. Can you please comment? Can you please elaborate on that?
Gawvi?
Yeah, I want to know why you said that. Elaborate on that, please, because if you're gonna say something that I'm gonna be bugged out. Please. Oh man, I'm like scared to see the comment now. Now I'm like, dude, why are you saying that?
What did he say?
Witches are out loud. Why are you saying that?
Witches are out loud?
Yeah. I want to know why you're saying that.
The witches are loose.
No lie. Sammy, no lie. Right? No lie. The witches are out loud. Man, hold up. We got more topics, don't we? Yeah, who did we miss? Who did we miss? Jim Jordan confronts Fauci.
Yo, this video.
Matter of fact, I'm going to play it.
This video infuriated me, man.
Fauci,
it infuriated me.
Increase the spread of the virus.
Do protests increase the spread of the virus? I think I can make a general statement
Well, 500,000 protesters on June 6th alone.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, that number of people, does it increase the spread of the virus?
Crowding together, particularly when you're not wearing a mask, contributes to the spread of the virus.
Should we limit the protesting?
I'm not sure what you mean. How do we say limit the protesting?
Should government limit the protesting?
I don't think that's relevant to.
Well, you just said if it increases the spread of the virus. I'm just asking, should we limit it?
Well, I'm not in a position to determine what the government can do in a forceful way.
He doesn't. He refuses to answer. He keeps refusing. The dude pretty much asks the same question in a different way a few more times. Eventually, Fauci ends up straight up walking away from the podium and disappears.
Yep.
That's how it ends.
It's a pretty simple question. Do you think protesting in large crowds can be harmful to us? Yes or no? And he kept saying, well, it's the crowds, especially if you don't wear a mask. So basically, yes. But he didn't want to say yes, a definitive yes towards protesting. And that's the part that gets me upset, is because he also, and in the video they quote this, that he was vocal about businesses shutting down, churches, and all these different things. But when asked directly about protesting, that should we have the same energy the way we do about churches and all these different things? Because ultimately the reason why they're closing churches and businesses and gyms and all these things is for the exact reason that he said, stay away from crowds. That gatherings are spreading this virus, especially if they're not wearing masks. So a protest is a form of gathering, especially when you're seeing numbers as high as we've been seeing on the news. But he will refuse to speak against the protesting. He just makes the blanket statement, I've said this once and I'll say it again. I don't believe that you should be in crowds, especially without a mask. And
Josh says he said yes without saying yes. It's very frustrating. He says crowds increase risk, but won't say protests do. Logically, yes, but for some reason he's afraid to say protests are bad.
Of course.
You see it. I mean, it's there. It's obvious. Everyone can see that. Gawvi says, reading about
it was all political. Every answer he gave was a very extremely political answer.
Facts. Gawvi says, reading about how witchcraft is being conducted all over without people not even realizing the evil in it. Dabbling with witchcraft and whatnot.
Unreal.
Yeah, you messing around with spirits, the unknown, like you are. Like, you don't mess with that. Witchcraft was something that was highly condemned in the Bible, man, when it comes to sorcery, witchcraft, wizardry, all that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about the entertainment part, even though some people might be like, some of those people are devil worshippers, but some of them are just dope illusionists. Like Fauci. No, wait, don't use that as a clip.
No, for real though, like somebody put a meme out and I thought it was crazy. They were like, mask,
tough question.
Mask for painting, and it was like this crazy ventilated mask. Mask for
the next thing is goggles out here.
Chemical warfare, and it was like all this craziness, all these valves and masks, and they're like, now mask for the deadliest virus in history, and it's just the little paper, the little thin paper mask.
Well, now they're saying that you might.
When you look at it like that, it actually makes a lot of sense. They say this is the deadliest virus in history,
and
they're like, please wear at least
on it.
2-ply mask because it will help prevent this virus. And yet all these other things like painting and all these, they're wearing this crazy apparatus. They're like, no, for corona you're fine with just a 2-ply. Just wear a 2-ply. If you got a 3-ply, your safety measures are way up.
So there's people taking a stance against the mask and whatnot and saying all these different things and open up the country again. People are reverting back because the numbers are spiking again. People are saying people are getting sick and whatnot. The people who are there's people saying that this is all part of the plan. You know what I mean? Bill Gates behind it all.
That's another Ja Rule moment. When there's a pandemic, I'm not trying to ask a rich man what he thinks. Bill Gates, what do you think about this?
What do we do about this pandemic?
Tell me.
Well, he got the money to fund to support the funding. You know what I mean? Like,
can you come out of your mansion real quick?
He has the money.
Can you come out of your mansion? I need to know your opinion. What do you think about hydrochloroquine? Go. Like, why are we asking this?
Oh, that was another thing too. Didn't they say they can prescribe that?
Of course. They made
there's
fun
been
of research
it at one
on
point.
this thing for hundreds of years. Like, there's so much research on this. And doctors are now coming out saying, yeah, I prescribed it for these similar symptoms. It's not a problem. You know, you obviously don't want to prescribe it just loosely. You want to look into the patient, see their history and all these different things. But yeah, you can prescribe this, and it has helped people. It has helped my patients, and they're censoring them. They're now you seeing these videos being taken off of all these platforms and all that, and it just makes me it begs the question, why? If it's just a doctor's opinion, but it happens to go against Fauci, remove it. I thought we was a free country. I thought it was free speech. I thought we could say things. We could speak our mind. And back again, if you are not saying yes, yes, sir, and just agreeing and just moving along with everything, you'll live a great life.
And you're a conspiracy theorist.
But and every single doctor that was on this video talking about hydrochloroquine, they are attacking their background. They're attacking their credibility. You know what I'm saying? There was an African doctor that treats malaria, because as we know in Africa, that is a very powerful disease that's out there. And so she's well aware about this hydrochloroquine and prescribing it, and they're like, now she got her degree in Africa. Like, what does that mean? Well, she didn't get her degree here in the States. She got it in Africa. She can't know what she's talking about.
Automatically.
It's crazy, man. It's like, that's what makes me wonder, is like, if they're doctors and they're just speaking their opinion, why is it bad for them to speak their opinion? They're not. It's not like they're like, go to your local drug dealer and get yourself some hydrochloroquine and pump yourself with it in the vein. Like, they're saying, go speak to your doctor about it. See if it's the right option for you. It has helped patients. This is our opinion. This is what we think. Take it as you will. But there is some information out there that you might want to look at.
Yeah, man, I mean, don't just
Take
watch
it off.
Don't just watch the news and then, you know, everybody has their own perspective and you know, their own way of reporting on subjects, and you know that we're supposed to investigate in order to get the facts straight.
But that's
so
what I'm saying.
You want to
why
hear
are you
from multiple sources. You want to hear even from the opposing sources. You want to be able to have a real perspective on what's going on. Even some people would even say, even get your news from outside of the U.S. too, as well. Like, get all the sources in order for you to have a better perspective on what's going on.
Anybody with a childhood will know that when you say, shh, don't say that, you know it's fishy.
Yeah.
When somebody says something and you go, shh, quiet.
Ban them.
Don't say that.
Turn them off.
It's always something
the cancer
fishy.
culture. That's how you.
It's
that's how
never
you
something
move with
good.
the cancer culture. That's how you operate with the cancer culture. Shut them up. They offended me. They said this. Cancel them. Put them off. That's crazy. That's how you operate. Okay, how can I shut you down without violating your rights? How can I shut you up without violating your rights? Because you have the right to speak, right?
Remove the video.
I get people who have a movement that say, and now they say that's offensive talk. That's how I shut you up. I back up these people who have a strong voice, and I'm like, guess what? And I bait them, I give them the information, and they attack you, and I'm good. I'm in the clear.
There's reports of the tech giants are being investigated because they're seeing that this is happening, that there's censorship actually happening.
Yeah,
and people are noticing.
That's why our numbers are low.
That's exactly why our numbers are low.
That's why our numbers are low. They're trying to stop us, y'all.
Don't
you need to share this show as much as you possibly can. We are being attacked here.
We're being oppressed.
We need to be.
Marrio Esco Live is being oppressed.
We are being oppressed on this podcast, and we need y'all to vote for us today.
Why did you have to say it like we're selling this?
D2Lproductions.com.
Did you have to say it like we're selling a brand new soap?
I gotta
get your soap of Esco Live, and
it says D2Lproduction.com below. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because they're trying to shut us down.
For real.
Take a stance.
Don't allow it.
Hey, look at all these laughing. Yo, that's messed up. Take a stance with us, man.
Yo, chuletas forever.
Chuletas for life.
Yo, put your chuletas up.
Everybody put your
Put your chuletas
Everybody
up.
put your chuletas up. Hold on. Put your chuletas up. Yo, that's a bad. Oh wait, that's a bad. That's a bad symbol, bro.
Like this.
That is totally bad.
Give me the chuleta.
Don't you try. What are you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing what the superhero's
you just
doing.
Killed me. You just killed me, man.
Is it more like this then?
All right, yo, we are obviously out of here. We are out
That's
of
straight
time.
Hitler, man.
What are you doing?
We're like, give me the chuleta.
You gotta change the logo. What in the world is going on?
Wait, he's about to throw it with the other hand, though.
My bad, y'all.
He needed the momentum.
That last part was, I have no one.
Okay.
Give us free.
Look, see?
Yo, all right. Yo, we love y'all. Grace and peace.
Chuleta, man.
Keep us lifted, please. Till next week. Later.
We're not Germans either. I swear.
If you're listening podcast, be sure to check out my Facebook music page, Marrio Esco 1. Again, 2 R's in my name, the number 1 at the end, Marrio Esco 1. Be sure to like and follow that page because I like to give updates on who I'll be interviewing and leave a description on what we'll be talking about. And I also like the real-time one-on-one back and forth interaction. If you don't have the time to join us on Facebook Live, be sure to check out my podcast. It's called Marrio Esco Live, 2 R's in my name. Again, you'll see the white silhouette of myself with the cross underneath. Be sure to subscribe to that and follow the link as well to whatever podcast you're using or however you're receiving the podcast, and leave us a review. We love to hear feedback. You can also hit me up at music@marrioesco.com and just hit me up with some feedback and ways that we can improve the show or the things that you like and enjoy. Any type of feedback will be highly appreciated. Grace and peace.